Welcome to our podcast, Become Her Sis, from Avid Artistry with Amanda and Shelby,
where we help women become confident to believe in themselves. We teach self-love tools, mindfulness, and how to achieve your dreams and goals.
Yeah!
Dancing through the days with a smile, feeling every moment makes it all worthwhile. No shadows can bring me down. I'm gonna shine, loving who I am. I know I'm divine. I love myself.
What is up, girls? It's your girl Amanda and
Shelby, hi, good morning.
good morning. All right, girl, what are we talking about today?
Healing from childhood traumas.
That's a big one. All right, so what does it mean to you? What is it to you?
Developing healthy coping mechanisms that help you to move from surviving to thriving, showing yourself the utmost self-compassion.
Yeah. So for me, it's letting go doesn't erase the past. It loosens the grip on your present. And that trauma keeps us tied to old versions of ourselves, and letting go creates spaces for who we're becoming. And then you can honor what you survived without carrying it forever. And then how do you practice it?
By cultivating self-compassion and rewiring my nervous system with mindfulness and letting it push me to be a better version of myself that I needed as a child.
Ooh, I totally agree. Nervous system, that's a big one. Because, you can heal mentally and spiritually, but for me, I'm learning that the body keeps the score, especially with childhood trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for me, it's growing up in survival mode taught me how to endure, not how to rest. And then for a long time, I confused chaos with familiarity and mistook endurance for strength. And that healing showed me that my reactions made sense, but they weren't who I had to remain. And forgiving myself meant releasing the belief that I should have known better when I was just trying to survive. And then letting go has allowed me to build safety, boundaries, and love without constantly looking over my shoulder. That's a big one for me, is just boundaries.
Yeah.
What feels good to you, what doesn't feel good to you. And it's kind of like rules, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rules for relationships. Would you allow somebody to talk? Would you talk to yourself this way? Would you allow somebody else to talk? No.
Yeah.
How do we set boundaries around that? And then what are your tips?
You can seek professional support, acknowledge and validate your feelings, establish safety and boundaries, which you just talked about, process memories and emotion, build a support network, practice mindfulness, and grounding techniques and self-care.
Yeah, grounding techniques. That's a big one. So if you ever see me barefoot, just know that I'm constantly trying to ground myself because my mind gets to going, and then I'm like, girl, come back down.
Right.
Ground yourself. You're fine. You got this.
Sometimes you need to just hug a tree.
Yeah. For me, it's always I have a crystal in my pocket, or sometimes I'll hold it in my bra. There's this one time I went to the doctor's office for health things, and they were like, you have rocks in your bra. I'm like, don't call them rocks, for number one. Okay, so for me, I have go slow on purpose, and healing doesn't respond well to pressure. The more you rush, the more your nervous system resists. Big one for me.
Yeah.
The more that I pile things on myself and try to deal with things, and stress comes on, and then my nervous system is like, girl, here we are, knock knock on the door.
Hear that big alert.
For real. Talk to yourself like someone you love, and then if your inner dialogue sounds harsh, pause and ask, would I say this to the child version of me?
That
like,
part.
yeah, would I say this to even your children?
Right.
Or your best friend? Would you say this to them? If not, then don't say it to yourself.
Right.
I think we've covered this before in another podcast, but yeah, just talk to yourself the way that you would talk to a best friend or the child version of you. Mm-hmm.
You deserve it.
Yes. Okay, so what are some quotes that you have?
I have one.
Okay.
Oh, take that back. I have two.
Get it, girl.
The first one is, trauma creates change you don't choose. Healing is about creating change you do choose. By Michelle Rosenthal.
I like that one a lot.
The second one is, as you heal, you learn to release baggage that is not yours to carry. Yeah. Author unknown.
Right, because you have to remember that your childhood trauma is just that. You were a child. There were adults who were responsible for you, and they did not do what they were supposed to do as an adult. You know what I mean? As a child, you're growing, and you have no idea. Like, your whole frontal lobe isn't even developed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't carry that because it's not yours to carry. I love that so much. Okay, so I have... Healing doesn't mean the pain never existed. It means the pain no longer controls you. So again, it kind of goes with what yours is.
Yeah.
You don't owe your past a lifetime of suffering to prove it mattered. That one's a big one for me because I'm like, but listen, I went through this, this, and this. Like it does matter. You don't have to keep saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then what is some homework that you have for our girlies?
I have, write a letter to your younger self, offering the love, support, and guidance that you needed. When you're done, read it aloud. Notice how it feels. And share a snippet of your letter if you're comfortable, and let us create that supportive community. I
love that because look right here. I have write a letter you'll never send. So I'm going to add to hers. Write a letter to your younger self or the person who caused the hurt. Say everything, no censoring, then safely discard it. This is a release, not a performance. So you can either like burn it.
I love burning stuff. Yeah. It feels like such a release.
Some of us have our little fireplaces going with this winter weather. So maybe you write a letter that you're never going to send and just throw it in there. And like when you do that, just say like, I release this from me. This is not mine to carry. I'm here to grow from this. Yeah, I love that. And then name what you're carrying. Make a list of beliefs that came from survival. I have to do it all myself. Love is unpredictable. Circle the ones that you're ready to question. And then create a safety ritual. Choose one small daily action that tells your body you're safe now. Lighting a candle, deep breathing, stepping outside, and placing a hand on your chest. For me, it's always the deep breathing and placing a hand on my chest. Mm-hmm. Like when I feel things coming to the surface that I'm like, oh God, I'm like, no, you're here. Like you're safe. Nothing can happen to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love all of that. Yay. All right, girls. Well, that is your homework for this week, and we can't wait to chat with you next week. Is there anything else you want to cover for this one?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right. So, ladies, we will see you next week when we are going to cover self-validation. And, yeah, check in with us, do your homework, and write that love letter, girl. Get it. All right. Bye.
Bye. Love you.